Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Zach and Caitlin podcast, In Between the Lines, episode number 2. All right, woo, we're back. So today we thought it would be fun to talk about something a little bit more serious, but also something that we have found within our relationship that's been super helpful.
And very simple.
And very, very simple. So something that's practical. The more that Kate and I have talked over the last week about hey, well, what do we want to bring back to you this week? This is something that you can implement in your marriage today, and it's a great practice to get into. So, do you want to tell them what it is?
No, I think you should.
Okay.
It's kind of your thing.
She's camera shy. So the thing that we want to talk to you about is checking in with your spouse. So one of the things that I have consistently done with Kate, and now she does with me as well, I more so because I screw up more, just to be honest. One of the things that I try to do at least once per week is I check in with Kate. And it's something as simple as, hey hon, how am I doing? And it can be totally spontaneous. It could be Friday night. It could be Sunday morning. It could be Monday afternoon. It doesn't matter when, but at least one time per week, I check in with her to say, hey hon, how am I doing? And the reason why I do that is it kind of opens up this door for her, and I'm inviting her in to be able to give me feedback, whether it's constructive, positive, or negative, but she's going to give me feedback now on how I'm doing. And the reason why I started doing this in the very beginning of our relationship is in the very, very beginning, I was terrified of losing Kate, and I didn't want to lose the connection that we had. And so I wanted to, if I'm just being frankly honest, I wanted to keep her happy. And so the best way that I thought that I could possibly do that is consistently make sure that I was actually doing a good job. Go figure, right? So over the course of 14 plus years almost, that's what I've done with her. And it saved me, guys, specifically to you, it has saved me tons and tons of bigger problems. And the reason why is this. Everybody, whether whoever you are in your relationship, husband, wife, etc., we all know when we're not necessarily doing our best. We try every day to do our best, but sometimes our relationship doesn't meet that mark for the day. And we all have been there because relationships go in ebbs and flows, and that's natural. But when you check in with one another, the cool thing is that it's an invitation to your spouse to be able to give you feedback. And so, Kate, how am I doing?
And you know what? Here's the thing. 96% of the time, my response is, great, good, I can't think of anything. And a couple of things, too, that make a big difference is he completely catches me off guard. It's not like a scheduled, okay, every Friday at 6:30, I'm going to check in with you. And while that would give me some time to make a list, catching me off guard is good because it's oh, well, let me think for a second. No, good, I'm good. We're good. But thanks for asking. And that's the other thing. It shows that he's being intentional about making sure that there isn't something that I've been pushing down or not talking about or letting build up. Because we all know that happens. And it just, I do that. We all do that. Where we think, oh, I'm not going to bring it up right now because it just doesn't make sense in this moment. But then if you don't ever bring it up, then you just keep pushing it down, and that's not healthy. So those spur-of-the-moment, quick check-in moments make a big difference.
Yeah, and most of the time when I get feedback that I don't necessarily want to hear, I already know that it's coming. And most of us do, because we know if we haven't been being as helpful with maybe making dinner or helping get the kids ready for school, or helping clean up around the house, or, it can be anything, right? Whatever it is in your relationship that you know that you need to be an equal partner in. And the other thing, though, is once in a while, once in a while she will catch me off guard, and I'm like, oh, well, I didn't realize that I wasn't meeting your expectations in this specific area of our relationship. Number one, I'm really sorry. Number two, thanks for bringing it to my attention. And number three, I'm going to work on that starting right now. And I think that's another one of the things that this really kind of, it's a game changer in anyone's relationship is if you can start to build this habit in, and you can start to have these kind of natural conversations of giving feedback, it allows you both to trust that you can have difficult or challenging conversations with your partner without it escalating into something more than it actually is. And so that's what we wanted to bring to you today. Make sure to leave any comments or suggestions for future content. Hit the like button if you liked it. And yeah, we're really enjoying this. And this is episode number 2, checking in. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.